Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Terraria. We are currently about to go and kill the Moonlord, basically, is what I'm going to be doing in this episode. So to do that, I do have a couple of things I need to change out my armor. Every time we go for Moonlord fights, we've got to change out our armor. It's very frustrating, but it is what it is. And the reason we're doing that is because I, unfortunately, due to lots of unforeseen circumstances, have kind of run out of time. And Journey's End is coming out tomorrow, so I need to get this out today so that I can start Journey's End tomorrow. So it's a little bit of a unfortunate situation, but you know, you make a choice, and then you have to live with that choice. Now I don't know if I ever showed off these platforms up here because I can't actually remember, but we made a bunch of platforms. So luckily for us, at least, it means getting our button over to the dungeon is a lot easier. So we can just teleport there, which obviously is better. And we can also just do the we should just do it like these, I guess. And oh, you guys actually hurt him. Oh wow, you guys do a lot of damage. Holy shit. So, why do you guys do so much damage? Maybe I should have potentially not lost all my HP and healed and brought some buffs along before I fought the boss, but apparently I forgot. So we're gonna be fighting our boy the cultist now, so we can unlock the celestial pillars, and then we're gonna be doing the celestial pillars, and then we're gonna be fighting Moonlord. Now I know you guys might be thinking like, holy crap, this shit escalated quickly. Last I was literally watching like an episode ago and he was very chilled. You know, just fuck it. That's fine. This is this. That would be the absolute boss way to kill this guy. I'm also going to be using the gun to fight the Moonlord, just because I think it's a little bit better than the bow and arrow. For me at least, because I don't have to try too hard or anything. I think it's a little bit loud though. I do apologize about that. I'll fix the sound as soon as I finish this fight. It's almost over, so it shouldn't be too much longer. And once we beat this boss, then I will head on over to the sound settings and just lower the sound a bit, because I feel like it's really loud. Very, very loud. Let's see one of these going. So it should basically be dead like now. There we go. And then we quickly want to switch to this. Maybe I just want to do this. Okay. Now our goal here is to try and kill some of these enemies to get some mana going. We can use our mana to heal, and then we're going to do the solar panel very quickly. It's right above us, so it's not going to be too difficult to do. Very good for us. And hopefully no centipede demons show up out of nowhere and kill me. Why am I not getting mana? I'm not getting mana because I don't have mana things equipped, maybe? Is that why? Oh yeah, let's try again. Maybe you have to have mana things equipped to get mana? I don't know that. That's kind of a problem if that is the case, because I don't really have the mana set up for now. But yeah, I'm just going to do the normal mage like strat of casting these typhoons until it kills everything for me, and then picking up mana with my abilities, keeping myself reasonably healed with it, and eventually we will beat the solar eclipse, or not solar eclipse, solar celestial pillar, and then we can go and get ready to fight our boy Moonlord. Now I was going to set up a big arena for him, and I was still going to do a bunch of other things off camera, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be doing this one episode and editing it quite a bit so that it works out to be a very smooth, easy, casual. Is my summon up? Yes, I do have a summon. Okay, so it just ends up being a little bit more of a casual, easier situation that no one has to worry about too much, and we don't have to stress at all, and we can just, you know, get the Moonlord kill and finish the game. Equip some wings. We're going to be able to equip some wings once we beat the Moonlord. Very excited for that. Make some Moonlord gear. You know, it's always nice to make Moonlord gear. You can get the final gear in the game. Makes you a lot stronger and feel a lot better about your situation, obviously, and that's always a good thing. And yeah, and then tomorrow I'm going to record Terraria Journey's End, which is the new, it's not a new series, it's just a continuation of Terraria, but we're going to get to see all the new stuff they added to Terraria Journey's End, the final update, final patch for Terraria, and never ever will there be another patch again, apparently. So that's a little bit sad if you think about it, but you know, I also understand, you know, at some point the devs want to like let this game not die. The game will never die. It's too good to die. I think again that this old is this, and it's still this play, and has seen quite a massive resurgence due to popular YouTubers and streamers actually picking up recently. That now it's kind of like become very popular, very well known. It works out great for the game, and you know, but I'm sure the developers, they want to move on to the next project, their next thing. You know, you don't want to be known as the people that only made one game. We're the people that only made Terraria. No. You want to be known as like, we're the studio that brought you this and this and this. Like FromSoft, right? FromSoft, yeah, I mean, their most well-known game is Dark Souls, of course, but they brought you Sekiro, and they bring you Elden Ring now, and we of course had Bloodborne from them, which is Bloodborne, one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life, in all honesty. I still think actually the best of all the Soulsborne series, in my personal opinion. I don't know how blasphemous it is to say that, but the truth of the matter, that is just what it is to me. So, no, wait, sorry, Bloodborne is the second, but it's tricky, right? Because Dark Souls is the best game, just straight up. Of all the series, like Dark Souls 1 original has the best combat, best bosses, best everything. It just feels the best. They try to change the formula up with Demon Souls, Demon Souls was first, with Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, and all they did is actually just kind of ruin the atmosphere and feeling of Dark Souls. And those other games are very good. I like Dark Souls 2 quite a lot, actually, and Dark Souls 3 is okay. I think, in my personal opinion, Dark Souls 3 is kind of one of the worst ones of all of them, but you know, that's, once again, like I said, my opinion, and that's why it's called my opinion, and not the general consensus, because I'm pretty sure the general consensus is that Dark Souls 2 is the worst Dark Souls, even though I think it's a pretty decent game. So, the people that made Terraria bring out 1.4 Journey's End, coming out tomorrow by me. You guys will, it'll be coming out tomorrow by you too. I will release this today, so it will be out today, so you guys will also be getting Terraria Journey's End tomorrow if you are a Terraria fan. I think it's a free update too. You don't even have to buy it. That's kind of like the best part for me. I'm like, that always like makes me extremely happy, and also blows my mind, like companies like this, and we don't need to charge unnecessary funds for DLC content for the game. You bought the game and we made this extra content here. Enjoy this amazing extra content. So it's a little bit hard to actually kill that pillar because I can't really get to it, because this pillar is really high, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of shoot in that general direction. Problem is, I do need to make sure these other enemies are dying, so they keep dropping me, you know. And the homing is kind of working against me now, which is kind of a problem, but it's okay. Can pop another heal to be safe. This one's very hard to hit. It's very high. You are very high, Mr. Pillar. Mr. Pillar, you are very high. Maybe I should just use the gun, the Vortex Blaster, to just take care of this problem for myself. I'm contemplating it. I definitely am, just to speed up the process a little bit. Let's just do that quickly. Nope. I'm not getting the heal I need, and because I've got low armor, I'm very squishy, and I'm gonna die. So get the magic out of here before we die. Quickly try and get as much HP regen as you can. And yeah, we're gonna have to use magic, unfortunately. We don't have the right armor set for the gun on equipped right now. Not only that, as you can see, I was losing way too much HP that I just cannot afford to lose right now. So just kill off everything and then just shoot a couple in that general direction every now and then, and hopefully a couple go up and hit it, and then those can do some damage, and hopefully eventually end up. Oh man, that's so frustrating. For me, that's very frustrating because I was so close, you know. So I was like, it was literally like 1 or 2 hits away and I would have had it, but that's okay. It doesn't heal up anything, as you all know, so we can just go back and do that again. I can fix the sound quickly. Should be a little bit better. I mean, I barely changed it, but you know, changed it nonetheless. Okay, why do I have this? Go away. Banners. Oh, this is quick stack. Okay. Yo, fishy boy. Do you have a new fishy quest for me by any chance? Maybe? Nope, not yet. Okay. I was really hoping to finish the fisherman quest before Journey's End, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen, so that's a little bit of a problem. Something I can do off camera anyway, so it doesn't really bother me too much. So I'm like right back here, right ready to get back at it. Shoot a couple on that general. It's so close. If we can just like focus it a little bit, it will die. There we go. I think we got it. No, not yet. I thought it died, but instead I saw something else die. So I really need these other enemies around me to fuck off, so I can just send these things up towards the. I do not have my summon out. That's maybe why I'm doing less damage. Doop. Nope, wrong button. That's fine. Fixed it. G, B. Let's go. I really need you guys to fuck off now, please. You are way too many enemies here, though, game. Like, it's a little bit crazy. Look at that. There's like, what is there? Like, 10 enemies nearby, and like 6 of them ran away after I died. There was like 16 enemies on the screen. I could barely move. Okay, I'm actually irritated now, so I'm just gonna get the buff potions and make myself super fucking strong, and these guys can all fuck off. So. I don't want to have to get buff potions. It kind of irritates me that I have to get buff potions just to kill a fucking little fucking blood moon. But you know, it is the situation I'm in, so it is what it is. No, my mushroom is dying again. Oh, my mushroom killed it. Good. Fucking stop dying, mushroom man. Every fucking time. Enemies shouldn't spawn there actually, so that's kind of odd. Okay. Also, yeah, that's fine. We can use this. Let's go kill these motherfuckers. I'm so annoyed right now. You don't even understand. I'm actually just going to use this. I'm actually going to switch out to my gun armor, even though it's worse. Even though it's not the best armor for the situation. I'm just going to switch to my gun armor quickly. Just so I have a little bit of armor so I can just actually just straight up go and melee to death. Because fuck this shit. That's all we need to do and it's fucking done. So. Nope, I'm dead again. Are you fucking joking me right now? Okay. I think we got it. Your mind goes numb. Oh, that's not good. I don't want my mind to go numb. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed to do. And if we did that, we were instantly safe. It was like one enemy. I knew it was going to be one enemy, and that's why I was frustrated. Because I was like, really, game? You're going to make me work this hard for one enemy? Kill me twice for one or two hits. I knew it was going to be 1 or 2 hits to kill it. So I was like, come on, let's just get it done. Anyway, we are heading on over to the next vortex. We're going to kill a full vortex person and fight the Moonlord. So it's going to be, it's always obviously like, why am I so slow now? Oh, it's all the way over there. This is a really weird place. This is not where it spawned last time, I'm pretty sure about that. It's okay, it's kind of by my Moonlord arena, so I can kind of semi-use that to kind of get like a little bit of extra region from the campfire and the heart lanterns-ish. A little bit, which should be good. But this should be basically a straightforward just fly around in circles and cast a little razor thing forever and ever, and eventually everything will die. You guys know the situation, you've seen it, you know it, and obviously I'm doing a lot more damage because I've got all these buff potions on me now, which I usually don't have, so it should go slightly faster. Really good. Once we beat the Moonlord, we get the Moonlord gear. I will of course go and fight, I'll do one of the Frost Moon events because we want to do that, obviously. And I will then we'll be able to equip a pair of wings for the first time in the game. To stop whatever that thing I get on top of me is actually getting annoying now because it's actually causing massive problems, dude. I need you guys to die, please. Die, please. Just die. Won't you die for me? Won't you die for me? You guys do way too much damage though, just by the way. It's kind of crazy how much damage you do. Okay, I'm doing more damage too because I've got the Wrath potion, which is great. I've also got the archery potion, even though I'm not using an archery thing, but it's fine. So I got the best, all the potions I could get, except for the Inferno potion because that one was too hard to make. So I was like, I'm not going to farm that many items for that. The other items were easy to farm because I had most of them already. It was just a couple of fish I had to catch, which was very easy because it was Ebon Kois. Ebon Kois are easy to catch, and Prismites, which are also easy to catch because apparently my entire world is pretty much just one giant patch of hollow right now, which is making it very easy to get Prismites. So making all those potions was very easy, and I just planted a fudge ton of pumpkins for all the pumpkins to get the pumpkin buff, which is obviously really good. That's the wild fed buff. Wild fed buff of course gives me, god damn it, stop getting on top of me like that, guys. You guys are gonna actually kill me like this. Okay, I need to back up a bit and just kind of get away from the enemy so I can do a little bit of not resurrection, but a little bit of healing. So I'm kind of getting my, oh, I ran out of mana. Nope, I got the mana back. I was gonna say, like, I'm never supposed to run out of mana, but I guess I flew very high, so the mana didn't have the time to get to me that it needed to get to me. But this thing that keeps landing on top of me is actually gonna kill me. I'm gonna get very frustrated. Like I said, for some reason, and I don't know why, the magic one, which was the first one we ever did, one of the easier ones to do, has now actually ironically become like one of the harder. No, I did not want to do that. Has actually ironically become one of the harder ones to do now, and I don't know why. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of cool at the same time, you know, adds a little bit of flavor. Why was the one that was super easy suddenly the one that's so hard, you know? Really, really interesting little like thing you can kind of ask yourself, which is great. Nope. Never touch the ground if you're on the mini loop fish run. So we never had wings in this game ever, which is kind of cool, but there was a lot of frustration involved because it made it a little bit harder to play the game. Obviously wings mean you don't take fall damage ever, so you don't have to have the fall damage thing on. It also gives you max movement speed, so you don't have to have movement speed. Boots on, which in turn means that if you are using wings, you get an extra item slot. So having an extra item slot obviously means you can equip something that's DPS related, or defense related, or magic gathering related, or whatever the hell you are using, and whatever related thing you need. And you can do it a lot easier and a lot simpler because you have an extra open slot. So that's of course the weakness of not having. Well, that's of course the weakness of the. Am I gonna need more? I might need more of the bullets. Actually, we're gonna probably have to make a couple more bullets. That's okay. I made the arena smaller too for the Moonlord fight because we figured out that the arena was a bit too big, which was a big problem. But yeah, let's head on over to the next pillar and we'll buff ourselves and do that one too. Okay, you can just tell by the music that we have made progress, baby, to our destination. This is the Vortex pillar, the ranged weapon enemy pillar. So that's what we're going to be dealing with here. Just want to kill. I've actually run out of mana. I got my mana back. Okay, once again, if we run out of mana, it becomes a problem. As long as we don't run out of mana, we should be fine. We're going to do the very normal twirly-twirl cast spells abilities. But the problem with this Vortex pillar, as you all know, is that in this Vortex pillar, obviously, we don't get the mana because we are A, confused, which is a problem, but B, we actually are. I'm not buffed. Oh god, that's why I was having a hard time. I was like, what? I'm getting wrecked. I was not buffed. Okay, now we are buffed though, so now we feel good. The mana falls down the little holes on the side, and when the mana falls down those holes, what happens is it actually causes a situation where oh, I'm just trying to use controls. Where the mana falls away and we don't get to pick up the mana in time. We don't pick up mana in time, we don't have mana to cast our spells, we don't have mana to cast our spells, we obviously can't kill anything, etc, etc. You guys get the picture. I don't need to explain it in more in depth than that. Okay, but this seems to be going pretty well so far. I feel like the enemies here are slightly weaker than the other ones, or maybe I'm just doing more damage now because I'm kind of focusing a little bit more. I don't know. On enemies specifically, I just actually don't know, but it seems to be going pretty well right now, which is really good. We can use this to our advantage to try and finish this area off as quickly as we can. Of course, we want to finish these areas off as fast as possible, so we can still fight the Moonlord in this episode, and also attempt the Frostmoon in this episode, as well as a couple of fishing quests, and last but certainly not least, equipping those wings and being able to fly, baby. So my goal was to try and get all the achievements for Terraria before Terraria 1.4 Journey's End came out, but obviously I need to do a lot of fishing. I don't remember how to do the minion summoning thing. You need to summon 9 minions at once. It's like, I used to know how to do that, but you need certain items, and to get those items I need to have a house in the forest so that my shaman dude can move in there or something. But if he moves into the forest, he will get killed by the enemies in the forest. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, and it's just very complicated. And in the long run, it's a very complicated situation, which I'm not too excited to explore right now in my life. I'm more excited right now about just not dying here and playing Journey's End and seeing what Journey's End is going to. I'm very interested to see how much content they add in Journey's End, because it's been overhyped like crazy. It's been hyped like absolute crazy. Any single YouTuber, Twitch streamer that plays Terraria, anyone is a Terraria fan, they know about the 1.4 Journey's End. Everybody knows. It's also called 1.4 Journey's End, by the way, because it's the end of Terraria's journey, if you guys get that. I don't know. It took me actually a while to figure out, because I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, as they say, but at the same time, you know, it's the end of an era, almost the end of the era. No more updates, no more patches, no more nothing. Once this comes out, that's the end of Terraria, baby. And that is the amount of content. But I mean, think about it this way. Terraria has a shit ton of content already, in my personal opinion. I think the game is very well made and has a lot of content. There's a few things that I don't like about the game, but I think a lot of that just comes from me playing on expert mode for the first, like playing Terraria for the first time in about 5 to 6 years, and then choosing to play on expert. Maybe not the best idea, you know. Maybe you might want to play in standard and then get to remember how the game works. Remember what all the enemies are, how to make all the potions and buffs, and where to get all the unlocks, and you know what, that type of stuff, right? You might want to do it on standard first, so you just have a little bit better understanding of the game, and then once you beat on standard, you can go and take on expert and see how expert does. But I was like, nah, I just want to start on expert and Obviously, you know, it's very fun to start an expert, don't get me wrong. You feel very cool and very powerful and very awesome and very manly. But at the same time, it has made the entire process of the game a little more frustrating and take a little bit longer. But I also think it's kind of exciting, you know, a little bit of a challenge thing of not being able to fly, not being able to do this or that or any of these things, you know, and not being able to do all of that with the added benefit of it being expert mode in my first attempt at this game in a very long time means that I kind of get a very unique experience in the game, which I don't think too many people get, but you know, I could also just be talking out of my ass. Okay, sweet. I've said about 10 billion words in the last 5 seconds, so let's just stack all this stuff away. Really? I'm still getting banners? I'm still getting banners. Are you debating me right now, game? Apparently, after all this time, I still get banners of things I don't have. So I need chlorophyte, game. Do I have any chlorophyte left? I do. Okay, cool. And I need some bars. Not bars, some bullets. Because we're going to fight Moonlord. And when we fight Moonlord, we don't just make sure we have bullets. Yo, bullet boy. Where's my bullet? I thought he was gone. I was like, seriously, dude? Are you going to be gone now? Please don't do this to me. I'm pretty sure... Okay, we'll get a second stack or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that's got to be enough to beat the Moonlord, right? I mean, I didn't even know if I'm going to beat the Moonlord. That guy's DPS is crazy. Like, I actually kind of, like, got a little bit annoyed when I was watching the edit, and I saw how much damage I was doing, because I could see my DPS counter, and I was looking at that, and I was thinking to myself, are you actually kidding me? I'm doing literally 1,000 damage. Not 1,000, but like, I was doing more than 1,000 damage an arrow. And I shot like 100 arrows out, and I was saving arrows because a whole bunch of different items or stuff equipped that was making me not lose arrows, etc, etc. And it was like 1,000 something damage per, it was way over 1,000 something damage per second. And I have my summon and everything, and Moonlord's just like, nah, I don't feel it, baby. It's fine. It don't bother me, man. I'm the Moonlord, motherfucker. And I was just like, man, that's a little bit unnecessary. A catfish. Are you debating me? You're literally gonna ask me for the fish I do not have. Okay. I'm too lazy to actually go get the catfish since I'm not gonna be able to make the 200 required. Hey guys, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please think about it. It really helps me a lot, and I really do appreciate it. I want to make YouTube my full-time job and Twitch streaming a future addition to the content I create. If you guys would like to help me, that's the absolute best way. It costs you nothing. It's free. Just click a button. It's great. Thank you. Let's move on. Anyway, so as I was saying, what was I saying? I kind of forgot already. My brain is just not what it used to be. Also, I should make sure I have a ability, like maybe like the star veil of this, and then put this over there. I guess that's the best way. Maybe I should get something like, see, but there's no accessories that actually raise, I guess, a range emblem will raise my range damage. So I guess I could get a range emblem to raise my range damage. Why am I only getting so little buffs? Why am I only getting so little buffs? Oh, some of the stuff stacked back. God damn it. God damn it. What stacked back? The endurance potions weren't selected. Are you kidding me? And the wrath potion wasn't selected. What else? Okay, 2. Oh, we didn't take iron skin potions with us? Are you fucking debating me right now, game? I didn't take the feints with me. Why on earth would I not take, hey, let's have 8 extra armor for freezies? And I'm like, nah, I don't need 8 extra armor. Anyway, let's head on to that last vortex and get it done and fight the Moonlord, baby. Let's go. Okay, we're buffed. We're good. We're ready to go. Let's do this. We know once we hit the desert, it's around here where these guys spawn, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's actually by that hole, which is a little bit frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I actually pushed the wrong fucking button. Are you debating me? Okay, what kind of works out? I wanted to try something. I actually have no idea if this, what is this? What are you? What is this? That's Stardust. Okay, that's man. So I'm not sure what these do, but I think they might potentially, I'm legitimately being honest with you. I actually have no idea what they do, what these monoliths do. But I'm going to just maybe take a guess and say that if you have a monolith out of a certain type, so let's say the vortex one, you might do more damage with the vortex damage type. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to head back to that thing because I fucked up, and I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, using the power of water to make Duke Fish on you slightly faster. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'm not gonna buff again. We lost a couple of seconds on our buff potion, but it shouldn't be enough to. It shouldn't be enough to destroy my run at all. I'm gonna kind of stand like here. I want to be on this side mainly because I want all the mana to fall down here where I can get it easy, and also I can just go into the water. It's a little bit of a Duke Fish run buff, you know. Make Duke Fish run move a little bit faster. It's gonna be good shit. Beautiful. Okay. So while editing one of my episodes, I actually remembered something about the Moonlord that I kind of just straight up forgot while I was fighting him. And that said, when you fight the Moonlord, I focused on one of his hands. You actually specifically want to do exactly the opposite and not focus on one of his hands, or focused on anything. You want to kind of kill them all roughly at the same time, as that gives you the best chance of victory. Because if you focus on one of those eyeballs come out, and those eyeballs are very annoying and do a lot of damage and things. And then obviously Moonlord will like have a higher chance to kill you, because obviously if he has one of his eyes out doing a shit ton of damage to you while the other hand is still attacking and his main head is attacking, you're going to take a lot of damage, a lot more damage, because you can't hurt the one hand. But if you attack them all three out at the same time, then you get the minimal damage out of them, and then when they become big and annoying, you only have the heart to take care of. I think, if I remember correctly, there's a 4-part boss. And maybe there's a 5-part boss. I can't actually specifically remember the Moonlord. I've only beat it like once or twice in my life. And that's because the first time I beat it, I like had to cheese strat it to beat it, and then I got the Meowmo, and then it was just like the easiest boss fight. Once you kill Moonlord once, Moonlord becomes impossibly easy to kill. And that's just one of those frustrating things about this game and every other game pretty much in this genre of gaming that I play, that you only get the strong shit once you beat the shit you need the strong shit to beat. And I've always hated that, and I've said it on many occasions and been very vocal about how much I hate that, but you know, it is what it is, and not really much I can do about it. So, and we're gonna keep doing this for now. Once this ends, like this fight, I'm gonna teleport back to base, run immediately to the Duke Fish thing. I'm gonna place that little vortex pillar and see if it helps at all in any kind of way with damage, which I don't know if it does, and I also kind of highly doubt it does, but I'll do it anyway. And then we're gonna get the gun out and we're gonna just blast, baby. And have you seen that little meme, the Robert De Niro meme? I think it is. It's not Robert De Niro, is it? It might be Robert De Niro. I don't actually know who it is, but it's this funny guy. He's really funny. He's a famous actor. He's very famous. Yeah, everyone knows who he is. Danny DeVito, maybe. It might be Danny DeVito. Actually, now I think about it. But yeah, basically he just says, and then we just started blasting, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start blasting, baby, and I'm gonna focus like them all equally. I'm gonna do like some to the hand, I'm gonna do some to the head, then some to the hand, then some to the head. I'm just gonna kind of hope that my buffs and me just jumping over certain things occasionally is enough to carry my butt. But I actually don't know, so you know, I might die to Moonlord. If I die to Moonlord, then it's a little more complicated because time is running out for this let's play, as I need to end it tonight, and that means I'm gonna have to pull an all-nighter to kind of just like build the correct shit and go and get all the final shit I'm missing. If there's anything I'm missing, like maybe have to grind out the dungeon and get all the paladin gear and shit like that. Not that I want to get the paladin gear, I'm pretty sure the paladin gear is not gonna help me in any way, shape or form anyway, but you have to find some kind of solution to the our problem, and our problem of course is that of the Moonlord, so that's what we need to find a solution for. Gotta focus a little more on this thing over here. I'm not dying fast enough, and that's causing problems for me, and the problem is causing that I'm actually gonna die, and I don't want to die, because if I die I'm gonna get annoyed, and if I get annoyed that's never good for you guys or my own blood pressure, I'm pretty sure. So trying to be a little more calm and collected these days. You know, getting older now. As you get older, you gotta realize that, you know, you ain't as young as you once were, and time to grow up, you know. Time to accept that some shit in life sucks balls, and that's just how it is. And also, very important, guys. I don't know about how many of you guys are affected by this. I was affected by this really recently in my actual personal life, and it was actually like a very big problem because I spent my whole life in this type of please everybody else fashion, and it actually has come back to bite me in the butt, as they say, extremely hard, where but I pleased all these other people, but when I came to the position where I needed, I want to say help slash pleasing, it ended up being that there was very, very few people I could actually rely on for that. And it just reminded me that you got to look after yourself. You got to look after yourself. You got to really make sure that you are taking care of you first, and then once you have been taken care of, so you know you good, you know you Gucci, then you look at helping other people. It's very important. I know it's very tempting to always want to be the good person and a nice person that helps out their friends and family, etc, etc. I get it. I'm the same. You don't have to explain to me if I can get it, but at the same, no, this is really bad. This is really bad. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, okay, I did it. So we're just going to kind of like focus the hands here, try and dodge as much as we can so we take as little damage as possible. I don't know why I would run into the laser. My head saw the laser, my head was like, yes, that is what you need to do. You need to run into that laser, that is the right thing to do. I'm going to die. I'm going to die to Moonlord actually this time faster than I died to Moonlord last time because I was an idiot. And I, A, did not buff immediately, which was a big problem. And B, I ran into the motherfucking laser, which was a bigger problem. Yeah. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why would I run into the laser like a freaking retard? I literally ran into the laser and took 200 damage. Like, I don't even understand what was going through my mind at that time. I feel like now the arena is too small and now I take too much damage from Moonlord. I'm very confused as to how to beat Moonlord now because that was my only real strat to beat Moonlord. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. This is what I was mentioning about. This is what's going to be a massive problem. If this does not work against Moonlord, I'm screwed because I'm not entirely sure why it's not working against Moonlord. It should. I was a bit late in my buff, but that shouldn't be that much problem. But what I'm finding is that I made the arena smaller, which was the point. But now that I made the arena smaller, I can't hit him because he's closer to me somehow. Somehow he's closer to me now. I don't understand the spawn and stuff of the arena because like I felt like if I make the arena smaller, like all I need to do is just shoot and then jump past these lasers he shoots. That's all I need to do. A little bit frustrated right now. It's okay. I'm just gonna go and fight the celestial things again, make the Moonlord spawn again, and then I'll meet you guys back here to fight the Moonlord again. God damn it. Okay, we're back. Eventually, it just took a while, but we're back. I don't know where the vortex pillar is. Hello game? Okay, it's over here. Oh, it's by my Moonlord shrine. Oh, that's actually kind of perfect because now I can kind of kill them and just kind of just sit down where my vortex shrine is. So that works out pretty great for me. Let's go over here to kill him down here. I think it'll be a bit easier as he's like a ground area, and you always want to be around a ground area so that you can kind of abuse that to get the mana drops. But yeah, it's not working out too great. Unfortunately, we got a magic one as our final vortex pillar, and a magic one obviously really strong. So I'm actually going to be going for the bow and arrow again. I looked at it and I think that the bow and arrow is at least doing more DPS than the gun seems to be doing. So I'm going to go for the bow and arrow. I do think I need to go get the bow and arrow helmet though, so that's kind of like a problem. I might just get the pillar down to like one hit from death and then come do it. I don't know. I'll see how I feel, but yeah, I'm gonna go get use the bow for the fight because I got the enchanted quiver, which really helps, and then I've also got the holy arrows, which are really good because they do AoE damage kind of, which is always really good. And then I've also got like I don't have a gun buff. The archery potion gives me 20% extra damage, so I'm gonna be doing up to 32. I've actually been doing up to 50-something% extra damage with about 50% extra crit for the gear, and with the bow set actually maxed out, I'm gonna do roughly like 100% extra damage with the bow. So I think the bow will actually do a lot more damage for us. With all our buffs, hopefully we can actually survive this time. I think I did pretty well with the gun considering how little damage I was doing with it, and the fact that the bow actually will have more buffs to do more damage. I can also unequip some of the things like the balloon. I don't need it all because the balloon, obviously, all that it's giving me is double jump, which I'm not going to need for the boss fight. So yeah, well, I mean, maybe I keep the balloon and I get rid of the boots. Maybe I want double jump, but I definitely don't need fast movement speed at all. So I think we will be getting rid of the boots maybe then. I don't know. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of something. Maybe I want to get rid of the boots. Maybe it's a little bit easier to dodge, but I feel like most of my dodging that I need to do is going to come from just needing to jump over the laser. So I just need to like watch So my plan with the bow and arrows, I can just kind of click in the general direction where the hand is. That's what I was hoping to do with the gun. And then what that will do then obviously is that will make the arrows, the holy arrows from the ground come, and that might do a little bit of extra damage. So that's kind of what the approach I'm going for here. But you know, whether that works or not, we'll find out once again. I'm very annoyed that I actually have to fight the Moonlord a second time. I really just wanted to beat him on my first go and get it over with so I can move on. But you know, he is the Moonlord. This is expert mode, and it's going to be a challenge no matter how we look at it. So it is something we just need to accept, that the Moonlord is going to be tough and he's going to give us our own money, and that's just how it is. We need to 100% just accept that. So I'm going to kind of like try to stay here so I can keep the mana flow going. So I want to get it basically to like 1 or 2 hits away from dead. Go back to the spawn area, and in the spawn area I just want to quickly get the correct armor set, and then it's almost there. Maybe like get it like up there like a little more. Okay, that feels good. Let's go back. Sweet, go get the right armor set, because I obviously don't have the right armor set on right now. I have the bullet armor set and not the arrow armor set, so I'm going to be going for the arrow armor set here. Now whether this is going to work or not, who knows, you know, it's going to be a mystery for all of us, but we're going to give it our absolute best go now. So we don't want that, we don't want, let's say, that, and then we can, I guess that's actually fine. We can keep the boots on and the double jump in that case. I mean, does it give me melee damage? It's giving me some damage and movement. I mean, this is giving me 7% movement increase, right? What if we take it off? Like, it literally, like, I think we might actually equip the menacing. Oh my word. There we go. I think we might actually just want to equip the menacing. It might be better. And also, we definitely want the bow here. Oh, enchanted quiver is on. Okay. So let's just get the gun out for this killing. Oh, actually, we can just use the bow for the killing of the actual thing. Also, we will make sure we buff again. So we are full on everything. Quite a lot of enemies, a little bit frustrating, but in case you just want to kill this, both these as soon as I can, then just take out any of the enemies that survive. If any enemies survive, you just want to take them out. Okay, we do want to get all these little fragments though, so. Okay, so now we're going to fight the Moonlord. So all we need to do is just really try, while we fight the Moonlord, to not actually get hit by his laser. You know, it's kind of part of the original plan with the Moonlord. We are buffed up as max as we can be, I think. So yeah, Moon's going to get you any second now. I'm as strong as I can be. I've got the correct armor on. I've got all the correct things on. We're getting an additional 20%, 10% there. Another 10% there, and then another 15%. We're getting 25% extra there, and we're getting 20% extra there. So we're getting 45% extra arrow damage. Now you don't get this extra damage when you play as the with the gunner, because the gunner only gets the set bonus from the accessories and set. So we don't actually get that additional 20% there, which actually really makes a difference. So I've got all my buffs on. Every buff is on. It looks good. So let's go, baby. We just want to like, I'm just gonna like keep randomly jumping. I think is what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep focusing one a little bit here, and just keep. I'm gonna pop a heal already. It's a little bit early, but I think it's fine. Okay, so when those eyes come, we kind of want to try. There we go. Now, so when he's shooting a laser, now we switch to the other hand a little bit, maybe. I think. There we go. So those eyeballs are coming. Watch the eyeballs. Watch the eyeballs, and then try and dodge them maybe a little bit. Dodge them maybe a little bit. There we go. Kind of go over here. I don't know how it's going so far. It looks like it's going a little better. Like it seems like I am trying a little bit harder. At some point I'm gonna have to focus on the eyeball on the top though, which is always a problem. But to hit that is a little bit difficult. So I'm gonna give it my best go. I don't feel like my summon's really doing anything right now, but that's fine. That's okay. 111 damage from those eyeballs is definitely a problem. So I need to actually hit this eyeball up here a little bit. Nope, that's a laser eye. I'm gonna die again, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't actually know how to beat the Moonlord in extra mode. I think I need more time to plan and build and set up an arena and everything, and I just don't have the time because of the fact that Journey's ain't coming out tomorrow. So it's kind of awkward, but I just think we're gonna have to end the series without me actually beating the Moonlord, which is very frustrating. I'm not entirely sure why all of a sudden, like I remember he was hard, but he wasn't this hard. I did beat him much easier in my previous playthrough, what I just was playing for fun. but I can't remember how I did it. Like, that's the problem. I know I like failed a couple of times, but then I just like really set up a very specific arena type, and it worked really well, and it killed him. And I don't know how I did that. The other option is to try and make a infinite, well, not an infinite, but like try and make a decent region situation. So like a campfire, put a campfire down, put a solar thing, so you get like make it solar, put honey down, put the pretty much like what I did over here. Then we can potentially just kind of sit in a straight zone maybe. Put on all the melee items so we fully melee up, and then attempt to go for just using the solar flare to kill him. That's another option. I mean, the solar flare, in my opinion, was doing the most damage in the game, but I don't know what the range on the solar flare was enough. It should be enough, but I don't know. I remember I did try that as well, but I don't think it worked for some reason. I just can't remember what the reason was or what the situation was, but it's just getting a little bit annoying. It's too much effort to summon the Moonlord normally, so I'm going to make the sigils, the crest sigils to summon with, just to make it a little bit easier on myself, and then we can summon again and give that a go. So I think I'll build a small little arena for that quickly, and then we can just quickly summon the Moonlord again and try the melee approach, but I'm not too confident in the melee approach, to be honest. So maybe like right over here is not even we don't want to do it here because I mean, it's got all the stuff for me. It's not a bad idea. Could also use the heart potion, the heart spawn things to make a bunch of heart spawn things too. I don't know. I'm gonna make a little arena quickly, and we'll see how it goes for now. And that's what we can do. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're back, and I'm gonna be trying a different strat. Once again, not sure if this strat is actually gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it our best go. Basically, what you do is you stand in the honey. These block the lasers from the Moonlord. And you just use this to kill the Moonlord as best you can. And then you just tank up like this to have the highest tank ability in the game. It's 4 damage. 4 damage. This is supposed to be defense. That's fine. This is defense. So we're going to go over 100 defense. We're going to have damage reduction thanks to all our potions and armor. We're going to be max healing with everything. We even have a little bit extra healing coming from here. And in general, what should happen is, or at least what I'm hoping will happen, is that where we position ourselves will be. Why am I missing a potion? Or did I just move it around? I shouldn't be missing any potions because these potions were all maxed, so they would run out together. But you know, the way I play the game, who knows? Who knows at this point? So maybe I messed up and I lost the potion somewhere. The King Slime's gonna come at some point and die. So this is another strat. There's a bunch of different strats to kill Moonlord, but I don't know if they are for standard or for expert. I don't think they work in expert because I think the Moonlord just does too much damage too. But yeah, so I'm gonna be attempting a Moonlord thing here. I just want to let the King Slime come so I can kill him, and then once he dies, we'll go on. So I'm just gonna let that happen. Then I'll summon Moonlord, and we'll give it a shot with the melee build. Okay, King Slime taken care of. Let's go. Moonlord attempt number, who fucking knows. So I'm gonna first buff Moonlord, and let's fucking go. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this, like, I don't know if we got the physical range is to kill him, but you know, I've buffed, I've summoned, I've got everything equipped on that I can. I have more invulnerability frames, 103 armor, 70 damage reduction, which is only like 70% damage reduction, as much potential heal per second as I physically can have, faster HP regen cost so I can heal more, and I'm just going to give this a shot, see how this goes. If he ever comes, by the time he finally decides to show up though, we might run out of buff on some of our buffs, which will be frustrating, but you know, we'll see how it goes, if he ever decides to show up, that is. Like lots of our buffs are useless. Swiftness buff completely useless. Archery buff completely. Okay, Moonlord. Hello. Hello. You can come. Our buffs are running out, man. There we go, Moonlord. Okay. Oh, that's actually this is cool. Okay. There we go. So this is the plan here. Is just to stand here and like kind of heal and potentially, or at least attempt to out heal them. Just gotta like focus on what eyes are open then. And then see if we can like kill him. Like, it doesn't look like we're doing much damage to him though. Does it look like we're doing any damage to him, guys? I would say no, honestly, but you know, I could be wrong. So the problem is when these eyeballs come, they all hit and then they do max damage to me, which is frustrating. So yeah, the problem with this build, I feel like the big problem here is that it's going to take too long to actually kill him. It means we're just gonna take too much damage, but I also feel like that laser's hitting me, so I might want to just raise that thing up a little bit more. Pop it here. We can pop it here in 70 seconds. We are surviving, kind of. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out though. I feel like it's not, but you know, we're still alive for now. There we go. A little bit of light. Getting a heal soon. There we go. Got a heal out. So unless we can find a way to heal even more per second here, we're not gonna beat them. One thing we could try is to see if we can get the super heal via the what's it called? We are gonna die now, but you know, it wasn't a bad attempt, I'd say. Maybe even build a house for our Dryad underneath us, and then we could potentially build a Dryad underneath us with potentially a little more like semi-armor to come out. Make some summoner potions so we can summon a second thing. But what I think I'm gonna do is actually cheese it. I'm gonna make a bunch of traps and see how that works out for us. Let's try that quickly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And I have made a semi-trap system up here. I don't even know if this hurts the Moonlord, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I've got everything I can think of having, so I'm going to equip all the items that we want on for this boss fight. So we want that, and that. And that should give us as much regen and heal as possible. I'm going to buff... No, first I'm going to summon the Moonlord. Okay, let's first put on all our traps. So I've done it like this, so now I've got a triple kind of spear system going. So it kind of like triple spears a lot. Now I'm just gonna like say, maybe technically speaking I cheated to make a bunch of those traps, but you don't need to know that ever, right? And if you don't know that, then there's no proof that I did, right? So that's what I'm gonna go for. So I've got everything on. I'm gonna max out armor, max out defense, max everything. We're gonna summon the Moonlord. And then I'm going to see if the traps can kill the Moonlord while I AFK, or if I need to use the solar flare. Either way, I'll do it. It doesn't matter. I'll do whichever needs to be done. It's not a problem. But it'll be very interesting for me to see with a trap system like that going. I don't even know if the traps can hurt the Moonlord. I think he has too much armor. But you know, we can try. Why not? It doesn't cost us anything, and it's kind of funny and interesting too. And it seems to all mainly hit where he's kind of his position anyway. So yeah, right now there should be like 9 sets of spears going on the right and left side on the hands, and 6 sets of spears going on the head roughly. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I feel like he's coming soon. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buff and mount myself to the ground so I can't move. That way I'll have maximum heal at all times. And we'll see how it goes from there. So wish me luck, guys. I'm not expecting to survive here, but we're gonna just, it's a test just to see how it works, and then we're gonna just change it up and try it differently anyway. So it's okay. The spear is apparently the most damage in the game, so that's why I went for that strat. But so now I've set myself up in a position. So it is, I can't tell if the traps are hurting. I need the head to open up to see if the traps are hurting at all. Right now, the traps do a little bit. No, that's not. The traps aren't doing anything. That's my summon. Is that my summon or is that the traps? I need to know. It seems to me that the traps are barely... No, the traps... No, that's... I can't tell because my summon does all the damage. And I can't actually see if the traps are actually doing anything. I don't think the traps are actually hurting Moonlord at all right now. I am healing at a pretty decent rate, and I can pop heal potions at any point too, so it's not like it's too much of a hassle. But I feel like in the long run we might not win this. I don't know. It's kind of like funny. I think maybe obviously once we hit the 3rd form of the thing of the Moonlord, then it will kill us. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work specifically. Oh, healing to max HP though, so that is kind of working out. I guess it's only then these eyeballs come and they do that max damage to me. That's where it's a problem. But I guess technically I could AFK and see how it goes. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll play some copyright-free music for you guys while we see if our summon can kill the Moonlord. Now it's only one summon, and it's doing about 600 damage per second, and the Moonlord has 67,000 HP there, 37,000 there, and 35,000 there, which is kind of a problem. I might want to at some point just like maybe solar flare out and see how that goes. I don't really know. But yeah, right there we dropped really low, down to 300 and something. But now we're going up again, so I don't know, maybe if as long as we proper heal every now. If I proper heal, do I lose my grappling? I don't actually lose my grappling. So I guess if I get to like 300, I can proper heal. It's 45 seconds on the heal cooldown, so we gotta keep that in mind. But I don't think we're gonna beat the Moonlord like this. It seems like my trap system does nothing, so that was just a waste of time. But it was something I wanted to test out and see how it worked, and I think it was pretty cool. Even though it doesn't really work out too well. But I think the problem with this strat is just I'm not going to be able to kill the Moonlord quick enough. And that's kind of where the problem comes in. Yeah, for now I'm going to AFK and I'll see you guys when we're either dead or the Moonlord's dead. But I'm assuming when... I guess we're gonna die now. A solar eclipse happened to happen as I was fighting the Moonlord, of course, because of course I'm fighting the Moonlord. Like, let's make a solar eclipse happen. That's the only way I'm gonna die, because my semi-strat is kind of working on the Moonlord. So what we're gonna do to stop it from working, so that you do not get a win and that you insta die? How about a solar eclipse? I think that is exactly what you asked for, wasn't it? And I'm like, no, that was not actually what I asked for, game. But you know, what can I do? You're gonna give me a solar eclipse anyway, and there's just really nothing I can do about it. I can't even equip my items because I'm just gonna die over and over. I'm very pissed off right now because I was doing a Moonlord fight and then a solar eclipse happened. I don't think that should ever be allowed to happen. If you're doing a Moonlord fight, no matter what type of fight you're doing, if you're doing a strat like I'm doing now, where I'm just trying to cheese it, or if you're actually taking it very serious. Where's my item? Where's my item? Where the fuck is my item? Where is my item? Oh, they're just there. Okay, cool. Oh, I was about to lose my actual human mind. Anyway, so there's a solar eclipse. I'm going to quickly run to my little base area and do the solar eclipse. I noticed a couple of things I need to fix about the arena. Okay, first of all, the traps do nothing, so it's pointless. We're not going to bother setting up the traps at all. They do nothing, which is very frustrating, obviously, because you would want your traps you spent a lot of time and effort making to do something. So a little bit frustrating they don't, but you know, it is what it is. We might also want to check like what we have that maybe has damage, and then just give things like, so we can put the things with the damage to summon the summon that has a little more damage. So I think that can actually work to kill the Moonlord like that. I think that's something approach we can get. Obviously we just need to not have a solar eclipse happen. That would be the #1 most helpful way for us not to die, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna skip the solar eclipse because I hate solar eclipses more than anything in life, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back and we're about to summon the Moonlord again. I got the Dryad here to give me slightly more armor because I think it's very helpful. I got all my equipment on. I'm going to summon the Moonlord. I got my little dude out. I summon him as strong as he can be by equipping things that have damage. But I think everything on me right now gives me defense. Except for this. This is the only thing that doesn't give it. This gives me... makes me merfolk when we're entering water. I don't know what being a merfolk, what bonus could being a merfolk. Can breathe and move easy on the road. It doesn't really give me anything useful. Yeah, so we're just gonna equip that on, I guess. And yeah, we're gonna summon the Moonlord and attempt this AFK Moonlord. See how it goes. I'm not expecting. I bought little walls here because I saw, like, I noticed some things like the Moonlord was shooting, and I wasn't sure if that was reaching me or not. So my hope is that it wasn't. It was reaching me, and that was doing additional damage to me. And then yeah, let's just hope our summon can potentially AFK kill the Moonlord, because I'm really over this, and like I just want to get it done now because I need to move on to Journey's End tomorrow, and I really want to play Journey's End. I don't want to like still have to play this and then know Journey's End. Like imagine knowing Journey's End is out, guys, but you can't play it. Like, do you understand how much pain that could cause a man? So yeah, I don't want to do that. But anyway, we're gonna see how it goes for now. Once the Moonlord gets our buff, and I'm gonna just G whenever I feel like it's appropriate, and I'll put on some nice copyright music so you guys can just chill on some copyright music. I don't actually know if my Dryad's blessing is really reaching me. It kind of is, I guess, which is good, but I don't know if she's gonna just straight up die. I try to build a kind of like a defensive little room in a position where it shouldn't get a hit too much, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe she just insta-dies, but we'll find out very soon. Okay, so Moonlord's having a buff, and let's just go. And we're gonna AFK. So those still reach me. They actually go underneath and straight up reach me, which is a little bit frustrating. I'm gonna keep an eye on my buffs, and then we're just gonna let it go from here. So enjoy. Let's see if this works or not. Okay, so it seems to kind of be working, guys. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get jump the gun, but I think we might be able to beat the Moonlord. Now, this is a little bit of a cheese strat I know that I made here. Like I knew there was a cheesier way to beat him, but I just couldn't remember the exact strat and how it worked. But it looks like just if you can just like AFK in a way you don't take too much damage, block the laser, have enough buffs and regen potions, and then have the summon that just does enough damage to kill the Moonlord. And then eventually you'll get a free Moonlord kill that you didn't actually have to work hard for, and you can be very happy and feel good that you don't have to hate your life for the rest of your life, and you can just chill and look at the dead Moonlord and be grateful that it's done. And you get Slayer Awards and Champion of Terraria trophies all at the same time. Thank you, Dryad. I think the Dryad is the main deciding factor there, because the Dryad is straight up just giving me an additional like four-ish armor and stuff, and a little bit of HP. I don't know the exact HP amount, so suspicious looking tentacle. I mean, okay. We of course can equip that. What is this? Calls upon a oh, it's that eye that follows you on. That's cool. And then we got hasty gravity globe. Press up to change gravity. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then we got portal gun. That's the one portal, and then oops. Okay, I know how portal gun works in like in other games, but how does it work in this game? So I made a portal there. Okay, there's a portal there. There's a portal there, and then how do I? Oh. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yes! It's all been worth every second of my life. Oh, my life has meaning. This is all I ever wanted. Was a portal gun. It's like, I want to go over there very quickly. Oh man, that's really cool. That's so cool. Okay, that's actually awesome. Portal gun, fucking amazing. I like that a lot. But we got what we wanted, the Meowmer. We got a tiny Meowmer because the game fucking hates me. But that is the best weapon in the game. The Meowmer. It shoots meow cats. But of course that's a tiny one, so we're going to want to upgrade it to a better version. And we got Luminite. And Luminite is of course very important because we got here, we speak to this guy. We're like, what's up guy? And he's like, what's up? And I'm like, I've got Luminite, what can I do? And he's like, you can make Luminite balls, or you can make Luminite bricks apparently, but you can make Luminite balls. And I'm like, awesome, cool, let's go make some Luminite balls. And he's like, sweet, are you sure you want to make some Luminite balls? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to make some Luminite balls. He's like, okay, dude, if you want some Luminite balls, you know you want some Luminite balls. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do with your lifestyle, but I'm like, listen, yeah, I want my Luminite bars. You're not going to get involved with me and my Luminite bars, okay? And then, yeah, the whole long tangent of nonsense I just spoke meant absolutely nothing. Let's get the fuck out of here, Umbrella. Welcome. Fairy Bell, you served me well. You were very cute and adorable, and I've got a tentacle, which is way more cute and way more adorable. So, boom, quick stack. You are a melee weapon, so you'll go in the melee weapon box next to the Terror Blade. Beautiful. Luminite balls. We'll use Luminite balls to make Luminite arrows or Luminite bullets. Ooh, I didn't actually know you had those. And then I guess you need these celestial stuff to make items with them. I cannot remember, but let's see. Oopsie. Oh yeah, we get to finally equip wings. Oh, we're finally gonna be able to equip wings. Okay, so we can make Stardust wings. We're gonna make something really cool with the Luminite, like something that you can't make without Luminite. Vortex, no. Nebula, no. I think I want to go solo. Yeah, let's go solo. So that's 30. Yeah, let's go solo. Boom. Solo me up, baby. I'm out of Luminite balls now. I could make one item. Are you debating me right now? God damn it, that makes me mad. Okay. Well, we got one item at least. I mean, that's not too horrible if you think about it. But yeah, we got the solar flare armor, which we will hopefully eventually upgrade into a full set of solar armor once we beat the Moonlord a bunch more times. But we're gonna do it all off camera. I'm not gonna do it on camera because fudge that shit. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, what is this? Luminite. Oh, we had a Luminite that we couldn't use. Okay, there you go. Congratulations, Luminite. Oh, the portal gun's so cool. I want the portal gun forever. Portal gun, you are in the place of glass. Glass, get your ass back in the glass box. Okay. So it just took 8 trillion buffs. It took a cheese strat, a super buffed up summon. Actually looking at putting the characters in the correct area, aka the Dryads, for a little bit of extra boost. And building a little arena that had infinite regen heal to keep us going to beat the Moonlord on extra mode. But we did it, and that's all that fucking matters. So I'm happy that I beat the Moonlord on extra mode. Cloudfish, I happen to have those. If you can just hey Jimmy, where are my cloudfish? There we go. Hey Jimmy, cloudfish. Super absorbent sponge. We do not need a super absorbent sponge. Shop. Fuck your shit, super absorbent sponge. Anyway, you're here to upgrade the Meowmer, which is, as I've mentioned ad nauseum, the most powerful weapon in the game. Shop and the Meowmer. No, not shop. Why do I want to sell the Meowmer? God damn it, game. I do not want to sell them. I want to reforge and have 0 money left after 1 reforge. No, light. The fuck out of here. Murderous. The fuck out of here. Small. No, get out of here. Savage. No, get out of here. Dull. Get out of here. Terrible. Get out of here. Hurtful. Get out of here. Sharp. Get out of here. Unpleasant. Get out of here. Deadly. Get out of here. Nasty. Get out of here. Bulky. Get out of here. Deadly again. Get out of here. Godly. Okay, we'll use Godly for now. I'll get money off camera, and then I will use the money off camera to make it into a legendary. If there's a legendary Meowmere available, I'll look that up on Google. I don't actually know if there is a legendary Meowmere available, and use this. And then you see that it does somehow less damage, less DPS than the solar eruption for some reason, but it's not. It's better than the solar eruption. It literally shoots cats out that meow. Who doesn't want bouncing cats that meow? I mean, come on. Have you ever wanted anything else in your whole life? No, you have not. So this entire thing I bought here was for nothing, which was great to know. So that's very, very fun. Is there anything I can test the Meowmere on boss wise? I mean, we can summon a golem, I guess. Yo, golem! I need to show off the Meowmere before I end this episode. Don't you I have created hell! I have created hell on earth! No! I can never get in my own fucking house! Okay, I got my own house. Oh my word. I actually thought I was going to live in a world where I was stuck in not being able to get into my own house. Yo, how does this work again? Yo, go up. I think I need to equip. Where's my summon? Summon that guy. Where's this thing? I threw it away. Okay, I think if it's on my 8 slot, then I can do it. What if I do it, I guess? Oh, okay. And I'm going to show you guys the power of the Meowmere. This is the golem, guys. Remember, the golem fight. It's not the hardest fight in the game, but it ain't the easiest fight in the game either. Just keep that in mind. Okay, he still does a lot of damage to me though, but when he does hit me, it's a problem. But just look at him. He's dead. He's fucking dead, dude. What golem? Is there a golem in this game? No, there isn't. There's a fucking dead fucking monster. That's what there is in this game. That's it. I mean, I literally think he's gonna die before I even have to move. I can literally damage rush him. There's a lot of meowing. I get that could get annoying, but no, not. What have I done? Limit. Oh, thank you, game. That's so mean. That is just that's a cool twist of fate situation. Anyway, so that is the Meowmere. So another weapon that the Moonlord can drop is the Terrarian. The Terrarian will give us another trophy that I, of course, would have liked to have got, but you know what they say, beggars can't be choosers and all that thing. So all we need to do now is a Frost Moon, but I just really don't want to play the game right now. I'm a little bit upset with the game, if I'm being 100% honest with you. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm actually just not going to do the Frost Moon. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to chill. You know what? Get the fuck out of here, pirate map. I don't need no pirate map. Who needs a pirate map? Not me. I'm going to just chill a little bit. And tomorrow we're gonna start Journey's End. I think that means we can finish the Let's Play here. And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? We get to finally equip a pair of wings. And I'm gonna choose to equip Sphinx's wings, which is a developer wing you get for getting a developer set, which is a random drop in one of those treasure bags. I got the Sphinx's wings, so we're gonna equip that. Goodbye, life. What's some of the things, and wings, head in the clouds, trophy equipped finally equipping wings after beating the game. We finally equipped wings. We just had to beat the entire game to do it, because that was what my Patreon asked. And as I mentioned, if you guys have requests, go check out my Patreon. You can put more requests in. Very, very happy the Moonlord is dead. Now, once I have like a bunch of Luminite and I'm strong, then I'll fight him. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not too scared. I've made the world's most critical error you've ever seen in your whole life. Anyway, we got wings. Wings. We can fly with our wings. They are pretty wings. Look at them, so pretty. But I've got 8,000 things surrounding me, so you can't really see the wings that well. But they're very pretty wings. And as I mentioned, if we fly as high as we can fly with the wings, and we fall to the ground with the wings, we don't take full damage. So wings prevent fall damage, and they also give you flight. I don't know if they give me super speed though. They don't give you super speed. So you get flight, and you get no gravity damage. So basically you can replace the balloon with the wings, and then it lets you fly. So that way you can fly when you want to fly, and then you still have spectre boots which you can use to glide or fly with the spectre boots. You actually have double fly. I don't actually know. No, you don't. You only have single fly because you can't transition from one to the other. So I guess you only have one fly, so I don't actually get the point. If you're going to have the boots of movement speed, then you don't really need spectre boots. You just need double movement speed boots, because you have wings to use the flying. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the first Let's Play of Terraria on my channel. That was just fun Patreon world Terraria run. I do apologize about the rushness of this episode. I think I showed off everything. You know, we saw the past moon and beat it. We did all those other things. It was really cool, but I'll do that all in future Let's Plays. We're going to be starting Journey's End tomorrow. If you guys are as excited as I am, I'm extremely excited for some Journey's End. And for now, thank you guys very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for all the support and the subscriptions and likes and comments. I really like the comments, by the way. Some super kind people and nice people have been watching my content lately, and they've just been leaving very nice comments, which really motivates me to make better content and try and make more content. So I really, really do appreciate it. Hope you guys psyched for Journey's End. It's coming out tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And without that, further ado, thanks for watching.